Oh, yes. Hello, my friends. Today we have the Choppo 120 to explore a new stretch of river. We're looking for some big pike, big smallmouth. Just downstream a little ways, I caught some big pike last weekend, throwing my first glide bait ever, throwing the Berkley Choppo, and that was a ton of fun. But I was looking for some real huge smallmouth that day, didn't find any, just found 2 solid pike. So today we got the Choppo 120 black. We're gonna tie it on, head up and down the river and see what we can find. I think odds are we can find some pike, and hopefully we get a huge smallmouth today as well on some summertime topwater. Let's get to it. All right, guys, we got the Choppo 120 on. We got a tiny bit of wind today, a little bit of gusts, but nothing horrible. Should probably be good actually for throwing this topwater. First cast. I love that Choppo. It's so loud with that plop. And we got first fish of the day. Oh, lost him. That was a good smallie. Ha ha ha. First cast, first fish. That's a good sign for the day. I know people think that's a curse, but it's gonna be a good day. That looked like a good fish. I can't believe I missed that hook set. I mean, I had him, but he shook me. I do tend to have trouble throwing a leader with topwater. It seems to have me miss more of those hits, but throwing a big topwater like this in this river, I cannot leave myself open to pike hits. I don't want to lose this lure in the mouth of a pike. Don't want to do that to myself or to the fish. Oh! Spun him too fast, man. Second hit though. Oh my gosh. Rookie mistakes here. They are hanging out around these pylons. Tried to yank him too far. What's that, 2 hits for 2 casts? That's not too bad. Let's see if we can have one that actually stays on. We get in the net. Oh, another one lost. That one was hard. I was trying to reel as fast as I could to get him in, but oh my God. I'm getting fish on every cast and missing them on every cast here. Alright guys, well this sounds crazy, but I'm going to try changing my rod. I'm just a little worried that this is too stiff. This is causing the problem missing those hook sets. I was having that problem a little bit last year, and I actually bought a rod specifically to use as a dedicated whopper plopper rod, but haven't tried it yet. So, perfect time to try it. So this is the Fritts perfect crankbait speed stick. Now obviously that's a crankbait rod, but I was throwing a ton of whopper plopper last year for river smallmouth, and I felt like my rod was a little too stiff for catching some of these fish. It felt like I was losing a lot of them, as I just have lost those fish. So when I saw this rod at the store, I figured this more moderate action, a lot deeper bend, might work at keeping them pinned well for longer across that. So I guess let's try this out with the whopper plopper and see how that works. Sun's hiding. Did that turn the bite off? We were on fire for a second there. All right, now stay pinned. Little tiny guy. Oh man. That is not nearly as big as those other fish. But we have our first fish in the net. Ah, and he got himself out. That's good. Looked like he was hooked for a sec. Tiny, tiny little fish. Let's see if we can get those big fish to hit. Nice fish. That wasn't exactly cleanup, but I did see them over there following when I originally casted that lure. Nice. That's a solid fish. That's our first solid fish of the day. Yeah, he's pretty small, but it's pretty. Alright guys, I think it's finally time to move on from this tiny little spot that we've been casting at. There's just so many fish right here, I haven't wanted to move. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolute beast fish. Oh, come here. Yes. Oh, tank. Tank smallmouth, guys. Look at that fish. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, yeah. Look at that guy. Solid stud fish. Okay, he's not as big as I thought he was when I first saw him. But he looked huge compared to those other fish. Closed jaw. 18, nope. Closed jaw, 17 incher, but he's fat. Wow, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Right out of these trees, came out to play. See ya, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Big topwater gets it done. Should have cast here. Wow. That looks good and fishy. Ooh, there's another one chasing him. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Here, buddy, let me get that hook out for you. I think it had him in the mouth, but looks like he shook it out. Alright, not too bad. Sorry about that, buddy. I want this sun back out. I think the sun gets him fired up a little bit. Seems like when it's been cloudy, the bite has been a good bit slower. This looks like a nice rocky stretch here. That bodes well for finding some more fish. I didn't even look because I felt that there was a little guy hit. Oh, this one's not hooked good. And then another little guy hit. I was watching fish on the bottom there. Ugh, that's not good. Let's get this hook out of you, buddy. Ugh, I'm sorry, buddy. Looks like there's some fish roaming these shallower sections. Just gotta cover some of this water. Man, it's awesome that it's so clear and low. It's exciting fishing right now. And this right here is the dam. I was here last week throwing the glide bait, the Berkley Nessie, up on the dam right there into this pool right here, and I saw, I think just one pike, but had a good solid hit on that. So we'll explore some of these pools and stuff and see if we can find that fish again. There's some big smallmouth down there as well. So this is a good spot to be. I'm looking forward to exploring this spot as well. Ah, this is a great pool. This is so deep. This is much deeper than I really expected. I'm used to fishing very shallow rivers. I'm not used to seeing deep, clear holes like this. And as such, I don't think I'm fishing it right by floating over it directly. But it's beautiful to see. We can always circle back if fish are spooked and come back in a couple minutes. Ooh. Oh, yes. That's a solid fish. Ah, I thought he looked much bigger. But let's get him back. Sorry that hooked you in the side, buddy. He's feisty though. Oh, nice. Come here, come here. Nice. That's a solid bass. There we go. All right, buddy. Hiding right here in the log pile. Of course, there's gonna be somebody in here. There we go. Solid fish. I like how dark this one is. I think the last one was as well. Some of the early ones were much lighter. It's interesting to see the difference in the pattern. Nice fish. All right, guys, I'm gonna go on foot a little ways and explore this dam, explore the other side. I caught a good pike on the other side of this dam the other day, so let's see if we can get one on topwater. All right, all right, all right. Stay on. Oh. Don't come on, don't come on. Oh, wow, look at that bait fish she just spit up. That looks a lot like my lure. Little guy. Man, maybe I'm seeing him in the water, but I could have sworn that there were some big fish there. This one's definitely not too bad, but I could see some tanks in there under the water. That first one over here that I missed was a real good fish. Wow, look at that. Where'd that bait fish go? Wow. That looks pretty similar to what I'm throwing right now. Chewed up in his stomach. All right, the finesse is fun, but we're going back to the top water. We're gonna grab the net and the rod, check out the other side of the dam, check out this little small other creek section, see if we can find the big ones. All right, what do we think? Maybe a cast or two for this pool? Give it a fair try. I doubt there'll be anything decent in here, but we can give it a shot. It's pretty. Come on. Somebody follow it out? No. Wow, what beautiful water. Alright guys, we got an absolutely beautiful flow in from this stretch of stream into this one out here. And I caught a pike here last week. So let's see if there's anybody hiding here today. Oh, nice. Come here. Oh, there's another good one with him. Oh, don't shake it, buddy. Oh, wow. That one with him looks even bigger, actually. Oh, man, that hook is really in there. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Wow, I thought he was big, but he's feisty. Alright guys, well really surprisingly, I only found one fish in this pool. Didn't find anything casting out here. So I'm going to see if I can go up over the dam and fish where it flows in that way by hopping over the dam and doing that on foot. So let's get over there and see if we can try to figure out how to get there. Alright guys, let's see if we can figure out how to cross this dam. See if there's any good pools back here. Whoa! Haha! Wow. This is a massive tree, guys. Imagine this thing flowing down the river. That is a lot more water in this river than there is right now to be able to move a tree like this. This is probably a little dangerous, what I'm doing right now, but everything seems very stable. Wow, that looks like paradise in there. Probably should have grabbed the finesse stuff, but wow. Yeah, I definitely should have grabbed the finesse stuff. Who's gonna hit a whopper plopper back here? Unless. Yeah, nobody. Wow, what beautiful water though. It's awesome. Wow, I'm gonna get back to the main river because I didn't bring the finesse stuff, but what a pretty spot. Also, I can't really walk out there. I might cast in there, but I will definitely be back to this spot to give it the attention it deserves. Wow, gorgeous. Alright guys, well this is kind of a crazy spot, but we're right where the dam flows out. Let's see if there's one hiding in back here. If we can even cast to it. I don't want to break this plopper. As I may have the last one. Anybody in here maybe? Looks a little shallow, but oh, I saw a fish. They look scared of it though. Well, alright guys, with that, thanks for joining me today out on the water, throwing the Choppo and the Berkley Twitchtail minnow, as well as our finesse follow-up. Caught some good fish today. I had a great time out on the water, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching as well. So, have a good one, and thanks for watching.